Oscar Pistorius is set to stand trial for the murder of Reeva Steenkamp, and the whole country will be watching. We're joined by criminal law expert William Booth, who's going to talk us through what we should expect in the coming days. Thank you very much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Now, like I said, the entire country is going to be watching. But what can we expect on the first day? Court will open, and then?
I don't think it's only the whole country. I think it's the whole world.
Absolutely.
I think it's probably the first trial, probably worldwide, that's had so much attention because he's so well known. Well, on the first day, you could be in for a few surprises. We don't know what Oscar's legal team are going to be doing exactly, but the state certainly would be putting the plea to Oscar, and he would then have to plead to those charges. And there may be objections. The legal team might raise certain issues, and those would have to be dealt with.
So, obviously, Oscar is going to plead not guilty to these charges. And then what will happen?
Yes, he definitely will. I mean, unless there's going to be an amazing change, the state would then start leading its evidence. But often in matters, there may be a number of preliminary issues that need to be dealt with. Oscar has the right to explain to the court exactly what his defense is. Although I think we all pretty much know what it is, he dealt with that in quite some detail at the bail hearing in the magistrate's court during his application to be released. So he would have to explain if he wants to. South African law is of such a nature that you don't have to tell the court exactly why you plead not guilty. There's a constitution in South Africa which governs what happens in court. There's a Criminal Procedure Act which also governs what happens in court. But every law in South Africa is beholden to the Constitution. And the Constitution gives an accused person the right not to say anything. Obviously, at some point, he may have to tell the court certain things. He may have to be called upon to testify. But that is something that is dependent on how strong the case is against him. The evidence, in other words, that's presented by the prosecuting authorities.